guys, it's your girl Consciousteaqueen here. Happy New Year to all of my subbies, to you new people. Happy New Year to you guys. It's beautiful to see you guys here in 2020. So I was thinking of doing a little reading. I was thinking about doing a little reading for how can we manifest best at our best potential in 2020. What do we need to know to manifest at our best in 2020? So I was thinking it would be awesome to maybe just a little, just pull a few cards on what we all can do in order for us to move ahead and to kind of make this year our best year, or at least manifest at the best we can in this year, or at least make some changes that we need to make within this year in order for us to really make, a real impact in this year. Because as we move on, this year marks the first of a 10-year generation. It's going to be 10 years. This 10 years is very, very important, and it's really, really good to kind of set some goals right now, especially for what you want to do for the next 10 years, because this time frame is so ripe and so important to take advantage of. So I've been getting nudges from spirit to really do this, and it's been a lot going on, the holidays. Spent a lot of time with my family, just, spending a lot of quiet time with myself, spending time with my kids, doing things, activities, fun stuff, just trying to have more fun, just really concentrating on my home life. But just really going in within this year in 2020, it's really going to be important for us to really set some real doable goals within this year, because that seems like to be highlighted for me when I really consult the spirit about it. And I really feel like a lot of us are kind of like in that place on how can we strategize our year better, how can we strategize in order for us to make the most of our time. Because it's really going to be important for us to really have more focus on time management. What are we putting our time in? How are we using our time to our best ability in order for us to manifest the life that we wish to create? How much time are we putting into certain things? That seems to be very highlighted, to me. And as I been sitting within this thought process with this and thinking about the new year, and as we go into it, it's very, very, very important. As I said before, it's very important for us to really set some real doable goals within this year, but also think about what impact do we want to have within the next 10 years, because this marks literally a whole decade that's going to be coming in. And I feel it's very important for us to really start buckling down on ourselves, especially some of us like being consistent. That's been a thing, learning how to be consistent, learning how to manage our time in the best ways possible, learning how to strategize our day, our week, in order for us to have adequate amount of time used on projects, jobs, certain endeavors, family time, whatever it is we want to do. But it's very, very important right now to really strategize. And maybe even making some vision boards even around this time would be great. Actually, I created a vision board for the first time last year. I put the intention out that I wanted to start my YouTube channel. I wanted to have a lot more trips with my family. I wanted to manifest a new place, a new car for me and my family. And I tell you not, within that year, it literally has changed my life, because I have manifested most of my vision board, and it's insane that now after the whole year has kind of developed, that success of me pre-planning my steps, writing down my goals, writing down the steps in which, you know, I can do that, you know, breaking them into steps, breaking them into, you know, suitable goals. It's been hard. It's not easy. Listen, I fall off, I procrastinate, I have to sometimes knock myself up to get myself motivated again, you know. So I had to literally kind of like think about this stuff every single day. It had to be my set thought. Like, that's all I thought about. You know, that's all I wanted to think about. That's all I wanted to focus on. And I really was focusing on my YouTube channel. I really wanted to bring content to people. I wanted to help people. I wanted to create a space where people can feel, you know, like they're not alone. And not only that, like, we're all in this together, because we as a collective are. We all experiencing each other and helping each other grow in some way or form. So, you know, why not have a space where I felt that was needed? So, yeah, moving along and going into 2020, and as we are here now, we're in the beginning of the month, so we should definitely take full advantage of what it is that we are trying to bring forth into this reality. Take advantage of this time. Think about what we want. What type of impact do we want to have? You know, what changes do we want to, you know, come in contact with? This is a great time. This is a great time to do it. You know, if you haven't already started doing it, definitely start writing down what you want this year. What do you want to manifest? Who do you want to be? Who do you want to be? What career do you see yourself having? Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Where do you want to be in 10 years? You know, really think about that. I'm not saying that we shouldn't live every day in the moment, because that's just number one. We always should live in the moment, but at the same time, having a little strategy on what it is we want to do, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with having goals for the long term, but you should also, with long-term goals, have short-term goals too, and accomplish them as step by step. So basically, I was just being called, motivated to do a reading off what we need to know in order for us to manifest at our highest potential at this time. You know, I'm just going to pull a card. So what do we need to know, Spirit, in order for us to manifest at our best in the year 2020? Business. Venus. So, this is talking, for me, this is talking about business partnerships. Business. So, for me, what I'm feeling right now, what I just got was maybe some of you have a business, or are starting a business. Maybe what will help you in manifesting your best year in 2020 is teaming up with the right people, partnering up with the right people that enjoy, that share your enthusiasm, that share your interests, that share your passions, that will help you elevate yourself. Business and business wise, or this can also be, like I said before, it was just basic business partnerships, or this could actually be a partnership, maybe working with your partner or something. Maybe you work with your partner with a business, so maybe creating, yeah, there you go, yeah. So business and Venus. So what number is this? 5, 6, 7. Number 7. Ooh. So business. So either and then it's got money and love and trees. So maybe doing a business that is heart based. Because doing a business that is heart-based will create a lot of abundance. So you notice there's the tree and the hearts and the dollar bills. Something that is heart-based, that is more spiritually based, because we have the number 7 here, because 5 plus 2 is equal to 7. 7 is all about spiritual practice, spiritual expansion, spirituality, spiritual business, having a spiritual business or service. So maybe in this time frame, moving into the 20 as we move along to 2020, maybe you are being called to maybe start focusing on what type of spiritually based business or heart based business is it that you want to create or manifest. But either some of you may be either moving on to that. This is light, is too harsh, so I'm just gonna pull this back here. So yeah, this is really telling me really focusing in on the heart based business. Focusing in on what that is for you, or if it's not a heart-based business, maybe teaming up with someone, or just making those connections that you may need moving forward into 2020. Getting out there, making new connections with other people, making new friends, going to workshops, festivals, whatever places it is with these type of people that it is within the realm of where it is you're working at will be. This is what will help you manifest in that way. Getting out of your comfort zone, because I know how it is, to kind of get out there if you're not used to getting around other people, but I've had to really get out of my own way, to kind of get to know new people, get out of, just show more of my other side that's more outgoing than the exterior that I can tend to feel more comfortable in. So definitely getting out of your comfort zone, getting out there, meeting new people, maybe partnering with someone who shares your values, who share the type of mission that you wish to incorporate. My cat is meowing. See, she does this. And she comes in here while I'm in here and she wants me to open up after I've been rambling for too long. This is her. Hold on. So a lot of us basically need to really, moving into 2020, really figure out what type of services that we are going to provide to others, partnering up with the right people, or maybe you just already have a person in mind, and this is the confirmation that yes, that business deal, that business proposition, that whatever it is that's in alignment with you, yeah, it's gonna work out. Definitely working with, and this Venus is all about love. It's all about, things that are just playful. So just enjoying life, just, love, all that stuff. So it's reminding me, like I said, it's really talking about like that heart-based business. Maybe you make arts and crafts, or maybe you make art, or maybe you make products or jewelry, or whatever it is, or you may even just do a service. Maybe you may do something on the side that's, that's service to people, like being a barber, doing hair, doing nails, just whatever businesses, being an entrepreneur, having side hustles, having little things, being having art on the side that you do and buy and sell to others, or music, whatever side hustle that you got going on, working with some people that are in alignment with you, that share the same values, will help you moving into 2020. New connections, meeting new people. It will create a lot of abundance, in my opinion. I've never seen that card before, but that's really interesting. I'm thinking if I should read the book. Let me see. I don't really like to read the book, but I want to see what else other messages we can get for that. Okay. 71, number 8, and this 8 is abundance, so it's going to definitely bless you meeting this person. I don't know who this person is, but it says money, profits, bargaining, and negotiating. So like I was saying before, maybe you guys are in a negotiation stage with something that's going on with your business, and this is kind of confirmation for you that it's going to work out in your favor big time, because anything that is heart-based, that is to help people, spirit is behind that 110%. So if you're doing something that is heart-based, it's going to be successful. You're going to be good. But let's see what it says. The abundantly prosperous and infinite loving divine goddess Venus delights in guiding you in your business and money-making matters. Look at that. As the goddess of love and relationships, also like Aphrodite as well. Okay, maybe Aphrodite might be significant for you, those who work with certain deities. But it said divine goddess Venus delights in guiding you in your business, money, and making matters. As a goddess of love and relationships, she affirms that at the heart of all success in business, you'll find good French relationships between people who trust one another. She points you to a new level of mastery and applying love in order to create the most adventurous business partnerships possible. She wants to move you past any resistance to her garden of earthly abundance and learn the art of creating prosperity and success. With her assistance, you'll find that you genuinely love what you're doing professionally and have new appreciation for those you work with. This win-win approach to business will empower your efforts, and soon you'll find yourself in a state of grace when it comes to succeeding in the material plane. With Venus as your divine mentor, you'll be guided to the right place at the right time and blessed with the right ideas and create a successful outcome for all. Let your heart be as generous as possible in your work and approach it as an art whose creation you delight in. Guard against becoming greedy and drunk with materialism. Venus message: business is art, which you can master if you work from the heart and work with love. Didn't I say, yo, this is crazy, you guys. Yo, definitely making those right connections. Didn't I say that before? Making those right connections with the right people. Putting yourself in situations and to predicaments that you would not have met these type of people had you not gone to that type of place before. You have to get out your comfort zone. You have to make the connections in which you need in order for you to make that business, more, real. But also what I'm getting as well, another message that I'm getting for Spirit is that maybe some of you zodiac signs is ruled by the planet Venus. Maybe either Taurus or Earth sign. I'm getting Earth sign. Somebody might be an Earth sign or may have a Earth in their chart who may be watching this. That's just another side note. You don't have to be that, but that's just for somebody specifically. You may be definitely an Earth sign. I'm also getting Virgo and Capricorn. But definitely I'm getting Taurus, because Taurus is definitely ruled by the planet Venus. So either you may be a Taurus watching this, but definitely get out there, make those partnerships. Whatever negotiation you may be going through with a business, definitely it's gonna work out well for you. Success is on the horizon with that. Okay, all right. I love that came out, guys. Okay, so let's pull one more card from this. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Okay, maybe not. Okay, pop. Appreciation. Divine helpers. So this is the number 4. So number 4 is all about divine guidance. Our guides will come through and they will tell us that they are here with us to give us guidance if we need it. All we need to do is pray to them, call upon them, and they are right there to help us. Henceforth, the card is called Divine Helpers, which make perfect sense. I love that these cards have numbers and all that stuff on it. But having more appreciation moving into 2020 for all of your blessings that you have now. There is no better way than to manifest than to have appreciation for where you currently are, and to literally just have every drop of just gratitude of where you are. That there's no powerful vibration than love other than that. But appreciation helps you manifest so much more faster than any other vibration, because appreciation really opens us up to really be really grounded and not take things for granted, which we shouldn't, because everything that is given to us is a blessing, and we should always be thankful, always have gratitude for where we are, because we have came from somewhere, right? We had to have gone through certain situations in order for us to get to where we currently are, even though it may not be exactly where we want to be, but we've came from somewhere. You know, we've came from somewhere. So at the end of the day, having appreciation will help you manifest. You notice how this is a garden, right? Because when you're happy about everything else that surrounds you, the universe will gift you more. More. You see how there's like a gift of more, because you are appreciating where you are. So having more appreciation moving into 2020 will help us manifest very well in 2020. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna pull. Let me put something on the bottom of the deck. On the bottom of the deck is prioritizing. Didn't I? Yo, this is, thank you, Spirit. It's just a very, like, but it's basically, if you see the picture, there's a box here. There's a box, and then there's a person, and then there's hands. If you can see that, divine hands, it's like a path he's walking on. So this is really talking about prioritizing, strategizing, and that's just what I was saying from what I was getting from Spirit before when they was channeling to me. What needs to be done with a lot of us moving into 2020, we need to set our highest priorities first, and leaving behind things that do not serve us should have been left in 2019, or should be worked on being left. Broken hearts, old eating habits, old clothes and things that no longer serve us, clearing out all the things that do not serve us, so you can be light, moving in your life purpose, moving on the path in which Spirit has divinely laid out for you from the time of your birth, you know. And you see how it's the clouds. This is why I'm saying that it's a divine path from God, Spirit, and this is something that you need to do in order for you to manifest better. You have to let go of the things that don't serve you, and the number is the number 3, which is 3 is a balance of mind, body, and spirit. So leaving the things that do not serve you mentally, physically, and emotionally. You know, that's what that says. Leave it behind to move forward along your path, so it can become more clear, you become more light, and you'll be able to manifest better, you know. So I'm just you'll be able to manifest better moving into 2020. And it's the master teacher. And you know, sometimes, and just saying the master teacher is, it's all about all the lessons, all the things that we have experienced, that gives us the, you know, the knowing of the lessons in which we have experienced, and knowing how we've overcame them, and just, you know, mastering the self, going on the journey of mastering the self, leaving these things behind. You know, so it's crazy that we got that at the bottom of the deck. So I'm being really called to use, I have a new deck, but I haven't started using them. I may use them moving into another project that I'm going to be going on to, because I got to continue on with my numerology and angel number sequences that Spirit has been definitely sending me, and I need to get them out there. But yeah, definitely, guys, we have to. Okay, so what other messages? Because we're using Archangel Gabriel. I love these cards because they help you. I love these cards. They help you when it comes down to wanting to manifest, or helping you stay motivated on your projects. When it comes to, if you're a creator, I feel like using this deck along with the life purpose decks, oh man, will help direct you on how to stay focused on your plans, but that's why I'm using this deck, because I feel like it will be great. So I'm going to use this deck along with the Life Purpose deck and the Archangels deck as well. And what else? We'll see. People need to... Oh, that just... I use jumping cards because jumping cards, that's just what calls to me. So I work with jumping cards. Okay, so we got... This will help you. Sharing your gifts with the world. This falls right into alignment, again, like what I said. Coming out of your comfort zone. It says here, it is time to allow others to enjoy your creative work. Yes, how is anyone going to ever know how great a singer you are if no one's ever heard from you? How is anyone going to know how well you draw or how well you create certain, creative things, cartoons, maybe anime, or you may create other stuff, videos, you may create, craftsmanship, jewelry, whatever it is you create. It's so many things you could be creative at. How is anyone going to ever know of you if you never share it? If you make music, how is anyone ever going to know your music if you don't put it out there? If you don't put yourself out there? If you have a business idea, how is anyone going to hear about it? If you're staying in your hometown or you're staying where you're comfortable, you have to get out in order for you to really flourish on a whole nother level in which you want. You're talented, you're talented. Everyone has a specific gift that was given to them at the time of their birth, and it's up to us to utilize our gifts as we are supposed to. That's how you fall in alignment with your life purpose, is by using the gifts that were given to you, the tools that were given to you at the time of your birth to its maximum, putting yourself out there, putting yourself in situations where you can learn certain things about yourself had you not did that. Come out of your comfort zone, be creative, show what you got, show the world who you are, show your gifts. You understand? This right here, if you have a talent, and it's like within singing, who's gonna know who you are if you don't come out and show the world who you are? And it's so funny because I was watching, I'm an anime head, okay? I love anime, okay? I plan on going to Japan one day, okay? I will be going to Japan. That's been a dream of mine for almost forever. Since I was a little kid, I loved anime. I love all things anime. Not everybody does, but there's this show that's called My Hero Academia. And in that show, there's a boy named Izuku Midoriya, aka Deku. That's his that ends up being his superhero name. Was one of those had that story of the unlikely hero. He was born without superpowers in a world where everyone has superpowers. So he felt very ordinary. So he didn't think that he was going to ever amount to anything. But he was given the chance to finally show who he really was by getting help from other people outside of himself to help him become the hero that he always dreamt of being. He had a superhero that he idolized named All Might. And All Might was literally like the pedestal of what a hero was to him. And that hero, he gave him his powers in a world where it was impossible for him to have any. But All Might gave him his power because he saw a piece of himself within him. And he knew that his heart was like a lion. It was as strong as a lion. He was courageous, but he just didn't have the power to do that as far as being a superhero. So All Might gave that to him and became his mentor. Gave him powers to finally make his dream come true. And he had to show the world who he was in order for them to know who he was. Because throughout his whole life, he thought he was weak. He thought that he would never amount to anything. He thought that he was useless. But, because I feel like people identify so much with the underdog because within themselves, they may even identify as that. That's why they go for the underdogs. They always want those people to win. They always want the people that come from nothing to succeed. But that's crazy because everyone has their own hero's journey. And that was his hero's journey, coming from not having no powers, which was in the show is called a cork, to end up having superpowers given to him and being able to reach or succeed at the expectation of being the successor of someone that he idolized. But I just really love that show because it's really, really, encouraging, because he really became very, very determined, very, very competitive within his certain field that he was trying to succeed in. And he really started to see little parts of himself that had he not had that opportunity, he would have never saw. He would never got to actually see that part of himself come out had he not, went with that opportunity and went, and made it his own. So to his own surprise, he had a gift and he had a drive in him that he never would have knew possible had he not taken himself out of his comfort zone and made himself known. I say that because it's an anime show. I love it. But it has such a real deep meaning and a deep story to it. I really, 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 really love that show. I'm watching it now. I'm currently, and I just love the hero theme because everyone has their hero theme. Everyone has their own, story. Everyone has their own story. Everyone has their own just book that they're supposed to, fill up. What do you want it to say? So coming out of your comfort zone, allowing others to see you for who you really are, that will help you manifest. If you got an idea, if you got something that you want to give out to the world, you gotta show up. You gotta show up. You can't be afraid. You can't have fear. Don't be fearful of what might or what anyone thinks. Don't focus on that part, because I made the mistake so many times and held myself back. Caring about what other people are going to think, from caring about what other people are going to say. Once I stopped caring about what other people think, what other people say, that's when I started manifesting better at my most best. Even though I'm not even at my optimum yet, but I'm getting there. By just each day coming out of my comfort zone, even when I'm fearful, even when I'm afraid, coming and showing up. That's the one thing I love about that character in anime as well. Even when he's crazy scared, fearful, shaking in his boots, he still moves. He still tends to show up. He still shows courage and shows up and shows who he really is and faces his problems head on. I love that show, and I really recommend it if you watch anime. If you like anime, check it out. But let's see what else. What other messages? Other messages. Allow yourself to receive in 2020. Allow yourself to receive help. Allow yourself to receive the gifts of the divine. A lot of us have a hard time with receiving help. A lot of us have a hard time asking for help. That's one of the main things. And a lot of us have a hard time with just receiving gifts without having to feel like you have to pay someone back for it. Some people just do things from just the bottom of their heart and they just want to help you out. But I'm saying all this to say, and going into 2020, be open to receive. Be open to receive the messages in which your angels are sending to you. Be open to receive just any droplets of direction in which you hear, know, and feel in that time, because they definitely are, helping you. So it says, open your arms to welcome the blessings and answer prayers that God is sending you. Yes. Be open to what God is going to be bringing into your life moving into 2020. As we are in 2020, yeah, just be open to receive the gifts of the divine, you know. Just be open, because it's so much. It's so much to be thankful for. You know, just be more appreciative of what you have in your life. So yeah, just allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to know that you deserve this abundance. You deserve success. You deserve to be happy, to be fulfilled, to feel like, you know, you're doing something of value, or if not that, something that you just enjoy, you know, whatever that is. So allow yourself to be open to receive. Be open to receive, okay? So let's see what else. I love these cards. Oh, another one. Keep going. Keep going, guys. Keep going, whatever direction. Not even just direction, but just keep going towards your goals. Keep moving, even when you're afraid. Keep going, even when you feel like you're procrastinating. Try to find your drive, you know. Try to get motivated, you know. Keep moving, keep going, no matter what. Just keep going. You on the right path. Use the energy of any disappointments to fuel your creative project with authentic expression. So maybe, you know, some things didn't work out. Maybe some things didn't work out the way you wanted last year in 2019. But that shouldn't stop you. You think people got to where they were, or people who got to the top, they stopped because they reached a bump in the road because they failed? No. They kept going. They kept pushing. They keep pushing themselves to the limit, even when they are in the midst of feeling afraid, feeling doubtful. Doesn't matter. That's when you have the breakthrough. And it's so true. You know how many times I had to push myself even when I felt like I was a failure? Like I wasn't doing what I needed to do? I had to still push through those emotions, still focus on what the service is. What is it I want to do? What do I love? And what I love to do this. I love to talk to people. I love to connect, even when I'm afraid of it. So just keep going. Believe in yourself. You can create whatever you want within this year. Just gotta get, you know, realistic on what you feel you know you can do. Not saying you have to be realistic and not dream big. No, I'm just saying being very strategize your goals realistically. Step by step is what I'm saying. If you have a huge goal, you have to strategize it little by little by little. The pyramids wasn't built in a night. You know, the pyramids wasn't built in a night. So you have to, it takes day by day, you know, like I know how frustrating it is, you know, especially when you're one of those people, you know, don't have much patience or have failed a lot and you're like, dang, when am I going to get my breakthrough? When am I going to, you know, reach the jackpot? And don't look at your failure as failure. It's all lessons, because every time you so-called quote-unquote fail, you're actually learning something different that you can use now moving forward into the next time you try it again. So even life is just test and run. Test and run works for you. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about the feeling like you're going to fail. Don't let fear of failure stop you. Don't let failure stop you. Don't let any of those things stop you from obtaining what you really want in this life. Don't let any of those things stop you. Move your feet even when you're afraid. I know it's hard to have that type of bravery. I know. It takes a lot of courage. A lot of inner power. And that's just something that we each have to work on within our lives in any way it may manifest. But putting your attention to how you can make that happen definitely will help you. But keep going. You're on the right path. What else? Oh. Okay, that was another one. That was the one I did before. Oh, okay. So 3 cards came popping out. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. All right. Yo, this is crazy. Didn't I say it in the beginning? Yo, you know what cards came out? Motivation, new project, time management. Didn't I say that? And prosperity. So let me put this right the way I want. So motivation, time management, and so this is the order. So we're gonna put it in the order of motivation because it just flipped out. So motivation, time management, new project on a new project, and it will bring prosperity. So basically, it's hard, like I was saying before, getting motivated. I was saying something about time management, managing our time, and putting our energies into the right thing so that way we can manifest what it is we actually want. You know, it came to me a lot today. Strategy, 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 strategy. It came to me 3 times, and you know, the power 3, right? So strategy, strategy, strategy. That was the message for Spirit. So that's definitely coming in alignment. We have to strategize our time wisely. I feel like in each of us within our own current reality, we're being told that in some way, shape, or form, whether it's on a subconscious level or conscious level, we are clearing out. We are noticing that we need to, you know, manage ourselves better. We feel like we need to get motivated better. This is a time frame where if you're not having that, you feel like you're struggling with that motivation, because I have been there, and it can be hard when you feel like, you know, it can be hard to try to get motivated, you know, to motivate yourself. Anytime I feel like I need some type of motivation, inspiration, or something like that, I have to pray to my angels. I have to. And when I pray to them, they find a way to help give me the boost of energy in which I need in order for me to, you know, keep going on my projects. Like maybe you have a project that you want to bring forth, right? Because this is the project here. It says, like a newborn baby, your actions are growing your idea into reality. Like I said, day by day, each day. And with time management, that's what that is. Each day, putting a certain amount of time, a specific goal to create a certain thing and to bring it into fruition, into this reality. And it will bring prosperity because you took the time to put your love and attention into something that you love, like I saw before, heart-based, or something that is very dear to your heart, something that you really love to do. And it's really, really going to bring a lot of prosperity if you just focus in on where you manage your time. What are you focusing your time in? Are you spending too much time on social media? You know how that can go when you're watching one show and the next minute you're binging over 15, 16. So manage your time. You know what, the message came to me today because I have that problem. I have that problem with managing my time. And it's been a real struggle with the consistency, being consistent, being able to manage my time, being a mom, being a wife, being, you know, having a career, doing things that I want to do, having projects that I want to manifest, being creative, doing the things, coming out there, you know, doing all the things that I want to do, trying to find the balance and having that time management in order for me to have the equilibrium that I need within my life. So I'm feeling like for a lot of us, we all need that in some way, shape, or form. We need to find a time on which we are going to put most of our efforts into, stay motivated each day by creating maybe a routine, because that's what came to me today too. Definitely routine came to me. So a lot of us need to definitely create that routine, ritual, something that we can stick to that will be just for us, tailored to us, that we can do. Like today I got the message, if you work out, right, and you're not one of those type of people that like to work out early in the morning, then maybe working out at night will be best for you. You know, finding your way and how you can do it, it's best. You know what I'm saying? Finding what works for you. But motivation, if you need help being motivated, it's time frame for you to really reach out to your spiritual team, your guides. Ask them to help you get motivated, get inspired, to get fired up on your inspirations. And you can also ask Archangel Metatron to help you with your priorities, because time management definitely for alignment with Archangel Metatron when it comes down to managing our time. So you could call upon him to help you do that as well, because that's what I'm getting with that too. But it's really really telling me, like, yeah, within moving in 2020, within 2020, it's definitely very, very important that we really keep our motivation, keep being motivated, keep going in the direction in which we are called, managing our time wisely, you know, strategy, writing down the list, what you want to accomplish this year, what do you see yourself in 10 years, and putting them in the small steps, asking your angels to help you with that. I had to pray for that as well, helping us put these little goals into smaller steps, so that way we can achieve more by putting in the work each day, by manage our time precisely the way we should. And then it says here, it says place your priorities at the top of your to-do list and don't allow distractions to deter your focus. Yes, we have to get focused in 2020. And this is crazy because the year 2020 is the year 2020 vision. Getting focused, tunneling in on our goals, you know, really tunneling in on what are we trying to do? What are we trying to accomplish in this lifetime? You know, what are our gifts? What do we, you know, wish to do? How do we wish to leave an imprint? How do we wish to be the change? How do we wish to help rise the vibration, you know, of the planet? How are we going to contribute as a race? But it says here, it says like a newborn baby, something is brewing inside you. And if you're watching this and you don't know what that is yet, you definitely, there's something there that wants to come out of you. Something there that wants to come. And I feel like, I just got another message. I don't know who this is for, but I don't know who this is for. My eyes keep going to newborn baby. Somebody might be either getting pregnant or is pregnant watching this. Or, like I said, it's a project that you want to birth forth. Like, I get Empress vibes, growing your idea into reality. Or maybe, like I said, having this baby. I don't know why am I getting this message all of something. Somebody's having a baby, maybe. I don't know who it is. This might be for somebody specifically. Somebody's having a baby. And maybe it's something that you really, really wanted for a long time, and you really prayed for this. Oh, you really prayed for this. I don't know. That's just another message I just got. I don't know for who's this for, but somebody gonna be having a baby. But yeah, but for a lot of us, it's a project that wants to come forth, something that wants to come into our reality, and it's only you can manifest it. So yeah, you definitely definitely the prosperity. It will bring you a lot of prosperity, putting your love and attention into this, and putting in the time and time management into these projects in which you wish to bring forth. Setting aside time in order for you to make your projects into reality, like setting an hour or two, a specific time during the day in which you're going to do this, and sticking to it every day. Yeah, so, sorry, I got cut off. My daughter calling me. So I just feel like that would definitely help in moving into 2020 as we are in 2020. Yeah, I wanted to use let me just move this. I'm just gonna pull one card. Okay, so what else we need to know? Archangel Michael wants you to know that you're protected. Okay. He loves to come out. He wants you to know that you guys are protected, okay? You guys are protected. He may even be your spirit guide, and you may not know. But definitely working with Archangel Michael to feel more safe, or to feel like you need courage. Call upon, or you need to stand into your truth. Calling on Archangel Michael will help you do that. Will help you do that, especially if you fear, if you have, like just having courage, just in general, you know, just to face your fears, just to overcome things. Using or calling upon Archangel Michael is a great way to do that. So definitely, probably working with him in this year will help you a lot, as far as helping you with your courage, helping you with your confidence, and helping you maybe cut the cords of some things that no longer serve you. Like we were seeing in that first pull that we got with priorities, helping you to cut the cords of people, places, and things that don't serve you. He's really, really good with that. If we need to cut away from certain things, certain places, keep certain things away from us, or it just protect us from lower vibrational entities or earthbound spirits, he's definitely good for that. So call upon Archangel Michael. He will help you with that part of your life that you're having a hard time with, as far as cutting the cords. So what else? What other message? What else will help them? What other messages from leadership? So leadership, you know, that's self-explanatory. Walking into your leadership, and I feel like somebody might be an earth, not just the earth. There's also earth signs that might be watching this, but also fire signs. Fire signs maybe in Aries. I'm feeling Aries or fiery Leo, Sagittarius. Definitely you need to walk into your power. It's not just, you don't have to be the sign, but I'm just saying you need to walk into your power, your leadership. Take charge of your situation. Like the law of attraction, you are the creator of your reality. So getting into the driver's seat and leading your life the way in which you see fit, really strategizing what you want to do, what do you want to be, you know, thinking about the next 10 years, not as far as like too crazy, but just to see what you would enjoy, you know, that will help you manifest better this year, in the year 2020, this year. Okay, what else? I'm about to get off because it's getting late. Okay, hold on. This card loves to come out. Speaking up, and this is saying speaker, right? So I'm saying, like, this is talking about speaker. Maybe some of you might actually be activists of some kind, some type of activist, or you may speak up for those who are like, you speak up for justice, you speak up for when things are wrong or when things aren't right, or you just speak truth to people. You speak knowledge to people. What you have to say resonates with people. Help them shift their thinking to activate them. Speaking up, speaking your truth, working on your throat chakra would help you manifest better within year 2020. But speaking up, you know, even when I hear speaker, like, I'm also feeling like, you know, speaking to those people in which you want to, you know, connect with, like having those good connections, speaking up. Let's see, what else do we need to know for us to manifest better in 2020? Yo, this is crazy. It's saying, I wish I could let you guys see it. It says organize, for success. Again, time management. You have to organize for success. It's saying, do not let the word organize intimidate you. You, as it is simply a way, okay, let me do this over. Do not let the word organize intimidate you, as it is simply a way for you to ensure clarity of purpose. Organizing your thoughts, your reports, your living and workplace, your finances will help you know and plan your next action steps. So this is also talking about, we just started, the new year just started. So this would be a perfect time organizing yourself as well. Organize, getting rid of things that in your house that you don't use, clothes you don't use, things that you don't use anymore. Because that sends a signal out to the universe that you are releasing what no longer serves you, okay? And that is great to do, especially at the beginning of the year, because it gives so much indication to the angelic realms that you are ready for something different to enter your life. Definitely want to do that. But organize yourself. Like, that's not easy for any of us, but we can all use different tools to help us. Books, there's so many like great YouTube channels about organization, all these things that we can use and utilize to help ourselves to make our own ritual which we can stick to. That's all it is, you know what I'm saying? So organize yourself. It says and even like if you have bills that you have not paid off, that would be a great time. It would be a great time to start working on getting those bills paid, because that is energetically draining you as well. You're not paying your bills, this energetically is draining you, and you need to get rid of that so you can have more clear energy and not have to have that in your thought process in the back of your mind as a worry. So get that out the way. If you have bills that you need to pay, you need to get them out the way. Get them out the way. Organizing. It says right here, have courage to ask for and accept help. Didn't I really feel, I said that in the beginning, and it was crazy because I feel like you guys have a hard, and it was like, be open up to receive. You have a hard time receiving or asking for help from other people, and make you feel like it make you feel weak, but it's not a weakness. I know you're afraid that if you ask people for help, they'll have a reason to throw it in your face, but not every person is like that. Okay, not every person. This is something I had to learn myself, because I've always had people just do things, you know, just to want something in return. And when you've had so many unhealthy relationships, you will fall into that thought process, and that's okay. It's all right. But you have to recognize that part about yourself, that, you know, if you think you're being too prideful to receive help when you need it, that's not really helping you. That's actually hurting you. And you need to be open to receiving help from people, especially when you're in a predicament where you need it. Don't be so prideful that you can't just be open to receiving some type of, you know, it comes through sometimes our help will come through a regular person. So don't, you know, just be open to receive. Be open to receive the blessings in which God has for you. And look at that, windfall of abundance at the bottom of the deck. It says, an increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, and some of them are unexpected. Be open to receive it, and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. So yeah, like I was saying with the business, this thing for somebody, it's some real abundance coming in. And abundance comes in all forms. It's not just material. So within this year 2020, a lot of abundance is going to be coming to a lot of us, but we got to be open enough to know what that is and be appreciative of what we have in our life, to know, you know, to recognize it. If we're not, we won't see the good that's going to be happening, coming into our lives. You know what I'm saying? So just be open. Yeah, okay guys, that's all I have today. Thank you so much for being with me today. If this resonates, leave a comment in the comment section. Thank you so much for all the likes, the comments, subscribers. I really appreciate all of you. I love reading all of you guys' comments. I love it when you guys converse with me and we talk about all type of stuff. Sometimes I don't get to every comment, but I'm just so thankful to Spirit, so thankful to God that you guys resonate with me and are, you know, interested in my videos. So thank you so much for the support. I'll catch you in the next video, guys. All right, guys, peace.